Big boy Dex, he's a big boy Dex. Big boy Dex, he's a big boy Dex. Hey kids, if you like bad intros and games, then you're in the right place. Join me and my corgi Dexter as we present a 5-clue trivia challenge. Whether you compete against yourself, your brother, sister, or friend, see how many you can solve and how quickly you can guess the right answer. Let's play! This is episode 4. Category is Disney movies. Let's go! So this first movie takes place in the Pride Lands of Africa. The movie begins with the birth of a cub. It includes characters named Rafiki and Zazu. The villain in the movie is named Scar. And lastly, it includes a song that goes, "It means no worries for the rest of your days." I do apologize for my singing, but here's a quick recap while you think about it. Movie takes place in the Pride Lands of Africa, and it begins with the birth of a cub. There are two characters named Rafiki and Zazu. Also, Scar is the villain. And again, that song, "It means no worries for the rest of your days." I'll give you a few more seconds to think about it. I bet you guessed it was The Lion King, and you're correct. And of course, that cub that's born in the beginning of the movie is Simba. Okay, let's go on to question 2. So this next movie starts with the main character saying, "Focus, speed, I am speed, 1 winner, 42 losers, I eat losers for breakfast." The story follows a rookie who travels to California to compete for the Piston Cup. And on his way to California, he actually gets lost, and he makes new friends in a town called Radiator Springs. There's a song in the movie that goes, "Life is a highway, I want to ride it all night long." And lastly, a character named Mater claims to be the world's best backwards driver. So let's recap those clues real quick. The movie starts with the main character saying, "I eat losers for breakfast." He's competing for the Piston Cup. He meets new friends in Radiator Springs. There's that song that says, "Life is a highway." And Mater, the world's best backwards driver. Well, at least according to him. Give you a few more seconds to think about it. So that main character competing for the Piston Cup is Lightning McQueen, and the movie is Cars. Did you guess it? Alright, let's go on to question number 3. In the beginning of this next movie, one of the characters lives with her father, Maurice, who is an inventor. This movie includes a rose in a glass that withers and dies until true love is found. Gaston and villagers storm a castle to kill a prince in this movie. It includes characters named Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and Chip. And lastly, it includes a song that says, be our guest, put our service to the test." So again, one of the main characters lives with her father, Maurice, in the beginning of the movie. There's a rose that's in a glass that withers and dies until true love is found. Gaston and the villagers storm a castle. Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, and Chip are 3 of the characters in the movie. And there's a song that says, "Be our guest." Give you a few more seconds to think about it. It's Beauty and the Beast. And of course, that rose never does completely wither and die because true love is found. Okay, let's go on to question number 4. This next movie includes a character named Mustafa and one named Skinner. It takes place in a restaurant in Paris, France. At the end of the movie, the restaurant is shut down by a health inspector. The main character, Remy, has an enhanced sense of taste and smell. And Remy is able to move Alfredo Linguini like a puppet by pulling his hair. Have you figured it out yet? Well, here's a quick recap while you think about it a little longer. There's characters named Mustafa and Skinner. The movie takes place in a restaurant in Paris, France. That restaurant is later shut down by a health inspector. Remy, the main character, has an enhanced sense of taste and smell, and he's able to move Alfredo Linguini, another character, like a puppet by pulling his hair. I'll give you a few more seconds to think about it. The movie is Ratatouille, which is a fun name to say but a hard name to spell. Okay, on to question number 5. In this next movie, a character named Miguel enters the land of the dead to find his great-great-grandfather. Miguel grows up in a family in which music is banned. There's a skeleton character named Hector. It includes a song, Remember Me, that is actually sung by that character, Hector. And lastly, the movie is actually named for Hector's daughter. So, real quick again, Miguel searches the land of the dead for his great-great-grandfather. Miguel's family has actually banned music. Hector is a skeleton character in the movie, and he sings the song Remember Me to his daughter, who the movie is actually named for. Give you a few more seconds to think about it. I bet you got it. The answer, of course, is Coco. Okay, let's go on. All right, we're halfway there. 5 questions down, 5 questions to go. Did you get them all right? Even if you didn't get any, Big Boy Dex says quitting now would be a little boy thing to do. So let's keep going. Again, bad singing alert, but this movie includes a song that says, You've got a friend in me. It includes characters named Rex, Ham, and Bo Peep. Sid is the neighbor kid who likes to blow up toys in this movie. In this movie, a cowboy and a space ranger compete for Andy's attention. And lastly, the space ranger says, To infinity and beyond. You already know this one, but I'll give you a quick recap anyways. There's a song in the movie that says, You've got a friend in me. There are characters named Rex, Ham, and Bo Peep. Sid, the neighbor kid, likes to blow up toys. A cowboy and a space ranger compete for Andy's attention. And the space ranger's famous phrase is, To infinity and beyond. Give you a few more seconds to think about it. Yeah, this was an easy one. You knew it was Toy Story all along. Okay, let's go to the next one. Alright, in this one, a father tries to locate his son who got lost during a school field trip. It includes characters named Bloat, Bubbles, Peach, and Gurgle. Also in this movie, a group of sharks pledge to stop eating fish. One of the main characters in the movie has a short-term memory loss. And lastly, it includes a song that goes, Just keep swimming. Can you figure it out? Here's a quick recap while you think about it a little longer. This is a story about a father who searches for his lost son. There are characters named Bloat, Bubbles, Peach, and Gurgle. In this movie, a group of sharks pledge to stop eating fish. There's a character who suffers from short-term memory loss, and a song that says, Just keep swimming. I'll give you a few more seconds to think about it. Well, unless you also suffer from memory loss, I'm sure you remembered that this movie is Finding Nemo. Okay, let's go to the next one. This movie includes characters named Abu, Jafar, and Jasmine. The main character explores the Cave of Wonders, where he encounters a magic carpet. It includes a princess with a pet tiger, again with the bad singing, but it also includes a song that says, I can show you the world. And lastly, there's a magic lamp with a genie who grants 3 wishes. I bet you know it. But in case you don't, here's a quick recap. There are characters named Abu, Jafar, and Jasmine. There's a magic carpet that's found in the Cave of Wonders. It includes a princess with a pet tiger. And in this movie, there's a song that says, I can show you the world. and also a genie who grants 3 wishes. Give you a couple more seconds. Big Boy Text shows us the answer is Aladdin. Okay, let's go on to question number 9. This movie takes place in the kingdom of Arendelle. It includes characters named Kristoff, Hans, and Sven. 2 princesses build a snowman that they name Olaf. A queen accidentally uses her ice powers to curse her home to infinite winter in this movie. And lastly, it includes a song that goes, "Let it go, let it go," or something like that. Well, here's a quick recap while you think a little longer. It takes place in the kingdom of Arendelle. Includes characters named Kristoff, Hans, and Sven. Princesses build Olaf the snowman. A queen struggles with her ice powers, and the song "Let It Go." Give you a couple more seconds to think about it. Of course, the answer is Frozen, and that was an easy one. But let's move on to the last question, which I think is the hardest one of the episode. This last movie takes place in the city of San Francisco. It includes characters named Go-Go, Wasabi, and Honey Lemon. The villain in the movie is Professor Callahan. It includes a song that goes, "We could be immortals, immortals." And lastly, the main character, Hero, avenges his brother's death with the help of a robot named Baymax. In case you haven't figured it out yet, here's a quick recap of the clues while you think a little longer. The movie takes place in the city of San Francisco. There are characters named Go-Go, Wasabi, and Honey Lemon. Professor Callahan is the villain of the movie. There's a song that says "We could be immortals." And Hero and Baymax work together to avenge Hero's brother's death. Alright, give you a few more seconds to think about it. Well, that was a hard one. Did you get it? The answer is Big Hero 6. If you got that, great job. And that is the last one. And that wraps up the trivia for this episode. How'd you do? Did you get them all correct? Were you best in show? Look, even if you were a bad little pup, there's going to be plenty of other episodes, many different trivia categories, so be sure to give those a shot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, it's the funny looking dogs with short little legs and big ears that roam Buckingham Palace. Don't let your shortcomings hold you back. Until next time, stay Corrigan, my friends.